All right, and we're live. I have with me here Zela1, who's playing Super Monkey Ball Master Mode.
Hello, I'm Zela.
He's Zela. Do we have ourselves a commentator here?
Yes, we got Felix.
Hi,
All right.
that's me.
That's you. All right, awesome. I think we're about ready to go. You ready to start?
I'll try.
All right. Hey, listen, that's the best we can ask for. But I think we're all set. Let me double check.
And Gone won, right?
Yeah, let me double check real quick. Yeah, Gone is the winner. So we're gonna close that poll. Gone won with $85.
Oh,
Let's go, Gone.
it's almost always either Gone or Baby.
All right, I'll go ahead and close that. Which means the only incentive we have left for the rest of the marathon is choose the next SpeedDocs video. So if you guys want to donate towards that, you can decide out of the three which video we're gonna do next. We're gonna do all three of them at some point, but they're all kind of, we haven't started on the next one yet, so we're gonna work on it. But you can choose which one. If you want to see one before the others, we'll prioritize that one. All right, but we are ready to go here. So take it away, Zella.
All right. Felix, you want to count down?
Yeah, sure. On go. 5, 4, 3, 2, ready, go. I didn't forget this time.
Nice.
You gotta throw on the ready go. Anyway, the first thing you're gonna see Zela do here is move diagonally. That's just called boosting. You accelerate faster when you move diagonally. That's the gist of it. It also works in the air. I don't know when Zela's gonna start doing pause strats, but I should explain that right away whenever they come up so y'all know what's happening. Basically, Monkey Ball is almost entirely deterministic. Well, it is entirely deterministic. You can tell exactly what frame we are on by looking at the timer at the top of the screen. It is frame accurate. And when Zela pauses, he'll be looking for a specific frame on that timer, and then holding a specific input on the GameCube controller. The notches will help with that. And so when he does that, he's holding a specific input on an exact specific frame. He's doing this every time, so he will always get the same result. I explained that in a weird roundabout way, but the TLDR is that it lets us be a task. So I think he's going to do it right here. Yes, he is. Beautiful, just like that. And you can see how quick that can be. We just basically got to skip that entire level. We are losing time because we're paused, but the strats it lets us do, it's well worth it. Well worth it. So on floor 7 now, also doing a pause right here for that skip. But this level is infamous. If you played this game as a kid, you probably know that this level is should not be as early and expert as it is, but Zela just makes it look like a piece of cake. So. Something else I should explain is the category. Maybe I should have said this first, but
Yeah.
we are playing a master, which means Zela has to complete expert and expert extra without using the continue in order to reach master. So you're going to see him actually collecting some bananas for safety. 100 bananas. Oh, excuse me. 100 bananas. Why can't I say bananas? 100 bananas equals an extra life. Words are hard today.
It's so hard.
I've been sleeping until like half an hour ago, so you know. that's my job.
Yeah, how long were you up last?
Until like 4 or 5 a.m. I slept in quite a bit after that.
That was a good first.
Yeah, it was. That was really good, actually. But this is really the only category
Actually,
in which This is like the only category in which you're going to see players actually go for bananas instead of just kind of ignoring them on the bonus stages. But in a marathon style, it is so important to get these extra lives and make sure that you are maybe not necessarily being as safe as possible because you still want to show off the cool stuff, but making sure that if you die a couple times, you're okay, because basically anything can happen in this game. Zela went for a faster cycle there on floor 12 that would have gotten a 50 on the timer, but realized that if you were to continue that, probably would not have ended great, so.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was probably a good decision. And either way, a 48 cycle is still pretty fast there. I might be commentating on a bit of a delay, but that is alright. Ooh, you did the ending to that pause list, the floor 14. I need to learn that.
Yeah, that one's not too bad. You need to teach me the one. I do this. Do you like pausing?
Yeah, I do some ridiculous one pause on floor 17. We'll talk later and I'll teach you that. Normally this level would be somewhat cycle-based. You just have to, go around a few times, avoid the bumpers. But that pause strat, you just sort of jump over the walls, and it works. Just get hit by the bumper into the back of that wall, and then we just jump over the whole stage. That's what pause strats let us do, stuff like that. They're really helpful for safety too. Often when you're doing a pause strat, it's a lot easier than actually playing the stage. Not always, but most of the time. If you're wondering how much time on average pause strats save, by the way, it's entirely dependent on stage and how fast your pausing is. The general rule of thumb is that each pause, so each frame, takes about 1 second to pause, which is a weird way of explaining it, but if a pause strat like the one on 17 is 2 frames, or you need to pause on 2 specific frames and hold 2 specific inputs after those frames, then we subtract 2 seconds from the in-game time, and that's about what you would get RTA for that strat. Zela bonked off the goalpost there to collect a bunch of bananas. I love seeing the ×4 life counter on the side there. Before, like, last week, I didn't know that could happen. I thought it just capped at 3 extra lives.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, I had never seen that before until I started, like, actually getting all the bananas when trying to do master attempts myself. If you ever see an actual number there, you're doing pretty well.
Surprisingly, he's one.
24 is a really long stage. There's probably time for a donation or two here.
I don't think we have any donations here, but yeah, we're doing great. We're on pace. Everything's looking good, dude. This is exciting.
This is a great start so far.
Especially with Gon Gon.
Yeah. That's another thing to talk about. The monkeys do not have different stats, but they are obviously different visually. Baby is maybe the most popular choice and often considered the easiest character because his model is the smallest, and so it's easiest to see around him. Gon Gon, on the other hand, is considered the hardest because his model is so big.
Oh boy.
Cool. Whenever
my
425 goes wrong, it can be really hard to back it up.
Surprised I didn't die there.
Wow, yeah, good save.
A big boy.
Big boy.
He sure is,
big.
though.
He is big.
Yeah, good call. That's a really important pause strat, floor 27. You can either do it slowly, or you can throw yourself at it and probably die. Or you can use the pause strat and waste like a second to pausing, but then throw yourself at it and be fine every time. 29 is infamous, at least for us speedrunners. Zela's gonna use a pause strat here and nail it, I think.
And this.
Oh, the adjustment, yeah. Well, I guess you did kind of get to see what happens there. Zela needed a clip off of that last conveyor, and sometimes the game just doesn't give you one. Collision in this game, while this game is deterministic, there's technically no RNG. Collision in this game can often feel like it. Sometimes when you roll over bumps, if you're going fast enough, or if it's a small enough bump, you just don't get any collision. And that is what happened on 429, and that's what happens so often. You might be thinking, why don't we just play the stage normally? It takes like 30 seconds, so no, we don't really ever want to do that.
Not want to fall.
Oh, well, you still look pretty good on lives, honestly.
Take it.
You can get another one too if you play your cards right, I think.
Yeah. Be in the next 4.
Yeah.
Skunk.
Yeah, that's why I shut up. I wanted to just let you do that. The ending to floor 32 is the thinnest mandatory wire in the game up to that point, and especially as Gun, it is terrifying, especially if you're really trying to conserve your lives for Master. Yeah, it's rough. But of course, as with every other level, Zela makes it look easy.
Thanks for being considerate. One other run, someone talked right when I was on. Never died there.
It happens. Looks like you got a slightly weird bounce. This stage is like more or less an auto-scroller. Actually, the next like 3 stages aren't really anything special, so if any donations have come in since the last time I asked, feel free to go and read them off.
Unfortunately not. But I guess I could plug something real quick. So this is SpeedDocsAThon, hosted by SpeedDocs. We actually just put out a new video recently. Maybe after the marathon's over, check it out. It is at this link right here. Donkey Kong Country 2, World Record History, out now.
That game is sick. Wait a minute.
It is sick. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it next after this, by the way.
I was about to say that is coming up next time.
Yes. So stay tuned. Yeah, you can definitely get another life. 100%.
This stage is so hard to get all the bananas on. Like, only a few people have ever done it.
I think
Floor
like
40
less than.
Yeah, like it's... That wouldn't surprise me if it was single digits. It's only a handful. I imagine you're pausing 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean,
pause right there to guarantee specific collision. You could just sort of hop over to the red goal. Oh, by the way, warp goals. You've probably caught on by now, but whenever Zela takes a goal that is not blue, it will skip him over a few stages. Yeah. The warp goals get kind of crazy in this game, especially in advance. There's one that skips like 7 stages. They tame a little bit in Monkey Ball too, but in this game they just kind of go nuts.
Try 40. Ready? Got the one. Oh, 50. Was that the right frame? I
don't think 50 even works. I think it's 51.
Okay, good. That was about it. Ugh.
That's another thing that is helpful for pause strats. If you miss the first frame or two, sometimes you can back it up just by doing a normal strat.
Yeah, actually, I never messed that up. Actually, didn't know. That's it.
There it is. We're through the base 50 with quite a few lives to spare, thankfully. So 10 stages now separate Zela and Master. Wow, that extra one scared me.
Yeah.
As you can see, these extra stages are not a walk in the park either. Well, one of them can be, but...
Ready? Go!
If you go for bananas on one of these stages, you can actually snag another life still.
Ready? Go!
Or you'll probably get it on extra 7 if you...
I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I mean, when you're 4 bananas away, why not, right?
How many more stages are there?
There are about 15 left, including extra 6, which Zela just got the fastest possible strat on. I love that strat, it's so cool. Yeah, time will be coming up when Zela hits the goal tape on Master 10, so that's in about 14, 13 stages from now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to rush you guys along. I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know how many more stages there are left.
Going as fast as I can, Cece. Come on.
I know.
Gotta rush me.
Ready?
You're already going pretty fast, too.
You are going. You're going speedy, dude. Way faster than I've ever done. I can't even beat like the beginner stages. This game is so hard. You're making it look super easy.
Ready?
Yeah, this is this is not an easy game. But like I said earlier, Zela just makes it look like a piece of cake.
Oh, what? Get the idea.
No, do it again. You have so many lives.
Fine.
Yes.
If he game overs because of one life,
You won't.
Now we're good. We're good.
If he doesn't master, it's not gonna matter.
I was just goofing.
There it is. That pause strat is so cool. It saves a lot of time too. Otherwise, you just have to go around and around. You saw Zela do it for a little bit. If you don't do it, the stage is free. But come on, we want to show off the cool stuff.
That's right. Gotta go fast.
So now that Zela is in Master, he can freely take a game over and be able to...
Oh my goodness. What happened?
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wow, it...
I think was that the wrong frame? I think there's something wrong with my up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It definitely looked like your alignment went bad. That's another danger for pause strats. If you're not exactly aligned with your up notch or whatever notch you're using for the input, then it throws off the pause strat and you usually just kind of die.
Ready?
So, good, crisp controller notches are pretty important. If they're too worn down, your pause strats aren't going to work as well.
Ready?
Master 3 is one of the hardest stages in the game.
Oh.
Ready? Go!
Oh, no, I hate it when that happens.
Alright, well at least we're already in that. That first
Yeah,
one
we're
triggered.
perfectly fine. You got to master, which is the important part.
We're okay with continuing.
If you had taken a continue before getting the master, run would have been incompletable, would have had to finish in practice mode. Although this game does have a phenomenal practice mode. It's really ahead of its time and extremely helpful for us speedrunners. You can practice any individual level so long as you've played it in challenge.
Oh my.
You don't even have to beat it in challenge.
That was the worst I've ever seen.
Wow! So this is what we're talking about when we talk about collision. This stage in particular, I like to call this thing the fruit roll-up, but it gets really angry at you sometimes. It just gives you the weirdest collisions.
It's very fruit by the foot.
Ready? Go!
Oh, this looks like a nightmare.
Casually, it is.
Okay,
Not for Zela, though.
you just went through it like nothing. Okay.
Lots of stages in Master are
Ready?
nightmares casually. Even in the speedrun in some cases, but... These are some of the hardest stages in all of Monkey Ball history, this Master portion.
Ready?
Master 8 is another one that looks like a nightmare, but Zela is actually going to bonk off 2 of the pegs and just go straight into the goal. It's a ridiculous setup. I'm so glad it works. It looks so cool.
Ready?
Master 9 is ridiculously difficult, so having a pause strat for this stage is very helpful. And you're ready on time, by the way.
Ready?
I as well.
I hate that. This is another stage that is kind of weird collision.
Ready? Ready?
Gosh.
No.
Aye.
You're getting stuffed by Aye.
Alright, that's time.
Woo!
GG.
GG. That's
GG.
pretty good for Gongon. Sub 20. I think it was a sub
All
20.
right. We had 1935 here on the timer.
Alright, cool.
All right, great stuff.
Also,
Anything you want to say before the run, before we transition away?
thanks CC for inviting me.
Oh,
You can follow me and Helix on Twitch. Both do Monkey Ball 1 run. Helix is another very good monkey. Got really good really fast. And you can follow me on Twitter as well, zela1. And yeah, thank you for having me.
oh,
I'm gonna
my
plug
pleasure.
real quick. If you'd like to learn Monkey Ball, any Monkey Ball game, you know, hit up me, hit up Zela. We can help you out. Even if you don't want to learn Monkey Ball 1, we can direct you to somebody who can help you learn the game of your choice. It's a great time to be a Monkey Ball runner right now.
Awesome. All right, thank you guys. Thank
Thank
you all
you.
for your work here. So, all right.
Thanks for helping me.
Yeah, best of luck with the rest of the marathon.
Well, thank you.